5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hello, and welcome to the Executive Residence as we celebrate the holiday season.
During the holiday season, the Executive Residence is decorated both inside and out with decorations that tell the story of Wisconsin. From our tree celebrating the 100th anniversary of the groundbreaking of the Executive Residence,
to our Alzheimer's and Dementia Awareness Tree and our tribute to our Troops tree, each room and decoration represents the experiences and stories of Wisconsin.
so please join us as we highlight how we are celebrating the holidays here at the Executive Residence.
While the groundbreaking on the residence began in 1921, it did not become the governor's residence until 1949, and we are the 15th first family to live here.
Throughout that time, Wisconsin has seen countless changes, and the dining room brings us to the present, while reflecting and celebrating the many cultures and communities that have made our state the great place it is today.
Including the many holidays and traditions celebrated by the people of Wisconsin.
This room features a silver menorah and a porcelain dreidel from the Jewish Museum in Milwaukee.
As well as the Quran and a model representation of the Kaaba from the Milwaukee Muslim Women's Coalition.
You also find a Yule log from the Circle Sanctuary Nature Preserve and the Circle Cemetery, which represents the ancient Scandinavian and Germanic customs of celebrating Yuletide and the December holiday season. We also received several items from the native nations of Wisconsin, including 2 corn husk dolls made by a member of the Oneida Nation, a hand drum, and a stick from the Ho-Chunk Nation.
Birch baskets from Lac du Flambeau, a banner from the Great Lakes Intertribal Council.
And from the Lakota tribe, we received items used for harvesting and processing wild rice.
We received a canvas painting from La Casa de Esperanza and a piñata from Umos, celebrating Wisconsin's Hispanic and Latino communities.
We have also displayed a Hmong-story cloth tapestry from the Residence Art Collection.
This sort of textile art is a staple of the Hmong culture and often depicts Hmong history, culture, and forms of nature.
Finally, in this room, we have a Kinara. Kinara is a Swahili word that means candle holder, and the 7 candles represent the 7 principles of Kwanzaa.
Provided to us by Ubuntu Research and Evaluation in Milwaukee and handcrafted by the Culture Outpost in Milwaukee.
This room aims to recognize and celebrate all the strength, diversity, and beauty of Wisconsin communities, especially as we reflect on the difficulties of the past 2 years.
Each year, Tony and I have decorated one room in the residence in purple to honor the more than 5.8 million Americans living with Alzheimer's and other dementias, the millions of caregivers providing care, and to continue the hope for finding the first survivor of Alzheimer's disease.
There are more than 110,000 Wisconsinites living with Alzheimer's disease, and that number is projected to increase by more than 18% by 2025. So it's critical that we continue to raise awareness and share the hope for a cure.
This year, our Alzheimer's and Dementia Awareness Tree can be found in the sunroom overlooking the formal garden and is decorated with purple ornaments provided by the dementia-friendly Stoughton Hospital. This year, we are also celebrating the 100th anniversary of the groundbreaking of the Executive Residence in the drawing room.
The room features decorations and artifacts to celebrate what winter in Wisconsin would have looked like in the 1920s. These Wisconsin artifacts from that era include children's toys, decorations, greeting cards, and items such as a radio and phonograph that were major sources of news and entertainment during that time.
On display is a toy coaster wagon from the Wisconsin Carriage Company of Janesville, who put their efforts into designing and manufacturing toy coaster wagons and other sidewalk toys.
We also have a concertina from Anton Bleschek, a farmer from Pulaski who played this concertina in the 1920s in his family home and elsewhere.
These artifacts were provided on loan from the Wisconsin Historical Society, and we are so thrilled to share them with you this holiday season. Here at the Executive Residence, we have focused our holiday decorations this year on the exterior of the building so folks can drive or walk by and enjoy the decor safely.
Up front, we have a beautiful 30-foot tree which was donated to the people of Wisconsin by the Menominee Nation and harvested from the Menominee Tribal Enterprises grounds in Kashina.
The front door is decorated with a wreath from the Christmas Farm in Mindoro. The Christmas Farm has been owned and operated by the Miller family for nearly 60 years.
Christmas Farm was this year's Wisconsin Tree Producers Association's 2021 Wreath Contest winner, and we are honored to have their wreath on display here.
Also outside, we have put blue lights on display in the lanterns at the front gates of the residence in solidarity with the Waukesha community.
Following the unimaginable tragedy in Waukesha, the community established a blue light tribute to honor and remember the victims of the parade tragedy and to inspire the community to come together unified in healing. We stand with the Waukesha community, and the blue light serves as a symbol that we can overcome even our darkest days when we come together united. The past 2 years have challenged our state and country more than we ever could have imagined.
But there is one thing that is true about Wisconsinites, no matter where you go, and that's the pride and spirit of Wisconsinites.
We're helpful by nature. It's in our DNA. We take care of our neighbors, and we look out for one another. That is our strength as a people, and it's why I am so proud to serve as governor of my home state.
So this holiday season, as we reflect on all we have overcome and all the hope of a new year, from our family to yours.
Have a happy, safe, and joyful holiday season.